Hello everyone and welcome to Rob's Rogues. And today we are taking a look at the Flash. This is one of the big ones I have been waiting for a very long time. When I started getting into collecting the DC UC figures, we were into, I want to say it's wave 16, I think is where I started the Bane wave. It could be 16 or 15. You can correct me if I'm wrong. But I was only buying figures sporadically at that point. It was just a lot of the Batman family stuff. So it wasn't until that wave where I really wanted to get Bane that I completed a whole set. Then I started branching out and getting a bunch of different heroes and villains. And I wanted to get the core 7 of the Justice League, as it is in the New 52 now. But even just some main Justice League heroes that I've always liked. And the Flash has always been one of them. And I found this at a Toys R Us, and they only had a few figures on the shelf recently, and this was with the Wave 17 figures, I think, and that's the Star Sapphire Wonder Woman, the Indigo Flash, and then I think the Black Lantern Hal Jordan. So in this line, the Flash and Green Lantern Hal Jordan were thrown into the waves as their all-star figures. And the Flash is on eBay and on Amazon for 40 to 50 bucks. Even a loose figure was running between $20 to $30 on eBay. Then you figure in shipping and all that stuff. So this was my voucher figure, my free voucher figure that I had for my Defective Batman, which had the wobbly legs, the JLA Batman New 52. I was going to use to buy Superman, but I had stopped at a comic book store, paid cash with Superman because I couldn't use the voucher. And then we stopped at a mall in Toledo and saw the Flash was sitting right on the front shelf. I ran out to the car. My wife's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "They have a Flash. This is a $40, $50 figure." And as you can see on the box, I paid $17.49. So I'd been waiting for a couple years to pick up a Flash, and I finally have a Flash. So I'm very excited, if you can't tell already. We'll read the biography. It says, biography. As Barry Allen went about his business in the police crime lab, an electrical storm broke over Central City. Soon the lab exploded with a blinding bolt of lightning, bathing Barry in the supercharged fluids. This random combination of chemicals turned Barry into the fastest man alive. As the Flash, Allen vowed to use these powers to help humanity and guard Central City with high-velocity vigilance. Blech. Mouthful, Rob. Statistics. First appearance, Showcase number 4, October 1956. Real name, Barry Allen. Occupation, police chemist. Now I think of the comics, he's just a police officer. Basis of operations, Central City. Special abilities. Can run at the speed of light, also pass through solid objects, or phase into other dimensions. Of course, the Flash is what caused the Flashpoint in the New 52. And the other all-star figures in the wave are Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Martian Manhunter, the Flash, Deathstroke, and the Joker. And from this all-star wave, I have Batman, Superman, the Flash, and the Joker. I've kind of thought about picking up Martian Manhunter. I've seen him on the store shelves still at one of my local stores. There's no way I'm going to find Wonder Woman. I pre-ordered her in her New 52 costume from the DC Universe Unlimited, and Deathstroke I really had no desire getting, but I still have not seen him in stores since he originally came out. So we will drop the camera back down as we see Flash is in a running pose. This is kind of how he was in the box. Turn some light onto our subject. I am extremely ecstatic to finally get a Flash. I loved the Flash TV series. I wish I could remember the actor that played the Flash in that show. But I always loved watching that show. Mark Hamill was the trickster in that. TV series, and that is also where we hear the Joker's laugh for the very first time, as he was using it for the Trickster. He said he would later adapt that to the Joker once he got to do the role on Batman the Animated Series. But the Flash, I tell you, this is one I've been dying to get. Constantly check eBay all the time to see if I can find a Flash, and of course I can, but the prices are just so high for the Flash. And rightfully so. He is a very popular figure. The face sculpt, I just absolutely love. Good look in the eyes, the face. I like the little wings off to the side. Those are beautifully sculpted. Of course, he's got the wings down here on the boots. I do have a little minor paint issue, as you can see in the foot, which answers the question that this is an all red boot that they just painted yellow, obviously. They got the paint good on the right foot, but the left foot you can kind of see. So that may be something, if I've got some paint that matches, I've thought about touching it up, but that's, as long as I've been looking for the Flash, I'm going to let that slide. Here's generally just a stock body. It's all the DC UC standard articulation, and he is still really stiff, which is good. Lately we've been kind of getting some figures that have been having rather loose joints, and I would rather have a stiff jointed figure than a completely loose figure that won't stand up at all. Maybe get the Flash back in his running pose. And another reason why I was really wanting the Flash, which I'm probably not going to be able to get him running correct here, is he's going to look really good with my Young Justice Kid Flash. So all of the Young Justice members that I have now are all completely paired with their mentor counterparts. So I'm going to have, Superman and Superboy together, Batman and Robin, Green Arrow with Artemis and Red Arrow, Aquaman with Aqualad, and so on and so forth. The only one we haven't got yet is Miss Martian, but that's a topic for another time. But I'm just extremely ecstatic to finally have a Flash. It's been a figure that I've always really kind of liked, and I've not going to get them to stand properly, but they're going to look great on my shelf. I'm just kind of at a loss of words. I didn't think at this point I was going to find a Flash in the store anywhere, especially since we are basically at the end of the DC Universe Classics. As soon as the All-Stars 2 wave comes out, we're going to go into the DC Universe Unlimited, where we're going to start getting some new 52 versions. I saw there was going to be a new 52 version of the Flash, so I thought, well, that'll be good. I'll be able to get a Flash. But I really kind of like the DC Universe Classics Flash better than the DC Universe Unlimited. Just, I haven't seen the actual figure yet, but I've seen the promo shots where they kind of have the lightning kind of coming off the suit, and the yellow lines are kind of running through it. He's not really that way in the comics right now in the new 52. That's only being done as he's running. But the plating marks for the armor are in there and everything. But I think this is a must-have figure. Hopefully those of you that have been probably collecting the DC Universe at this point already have a Flash, and you're probably saying, Rob, we've already had a Flash. You're real lucky to get one. And I know I'm real lucky to get one. So this was the figure that I used my voucher for, and I think it was a very good buy. My voucher was actually for $17, so all I had to do is come up with the 97 cents, so it worked out perfect. So I'm kind of glad my Batman had a deformity in his legs that I was able to score this Flash. So I'm just going to end the review here because I'm just kind of rambling and marveling at the figure. So this past week I picked up 6 figures, and every one has been a very good figure. Superman does have a few problems in it, but like I said, I called Mattel. I'm getting another voucher to either replace Superman or maybe pick up somebody else. So Today we've been taking a look at the Flash from the DC Universe Classics All-Star line, and I believe this one was packaged with the Wave 17 figures along with the metallic painted Green Lantern figure. You can correct me if I'm wrong. So I've been rambling at this point just because it's the Flash. And I've been talking fast because it's the Flash. Rob, you need to kind of shut up. So, as always, this is Rob for Rob's Rogues, signing off and saying, we will see you next time.